So this week I'm drawing Roddy Piper from one of my favorite movies, They Live. So I was drawing it. Everything I felt like it was going okay, but then it just didn't look right to me. So I decided to start over. And when I started over, I stopped and I was like, okay, let me, you know, lay in some more construction. It's hard because at that point, even though it's sped up in the video, I had been drawing for quite a while, and it was hard to pretty much start over from the beginning. But if it's wrong, it's wrong, and I have to remind myself sometimes not to be so attached to what I'm doing, and so I just started over. And sometimes you just need to do that. Because if it's wrong and you just keep going at it, in the end, it's probably still going to be wrong, unless you stop and fix it. And I think that goes for a lot of different things. But yeah, so that's what I did. I started over. I relayed everything in, made sure I really felt the forms in the construction phase, and then once I had that, then the drawing went much easier. I felt like I was able to, really get everything going a little bit better. But that, again, that's one of the things that I have to remind myself is that a good drawing starts with a good beginning. So I just want to talk about what I learned this week. I picked up a book that I've had for a while and have known about for a couple of years. It's Andrew Loomis's Head and Hands book. It's a great book. I just recently picked up like a physical copy this year. Before I just looked at it online. There's lots of places you can download a PDF of it on the internet, because it's actually I believe, in the public domain. I would recommend, if not, if you, even if you don't read them, or just for the reference, there's a lot of good material, and it's definitely helped me out this week. So anyway, what I decided to do is to actually sit down with the book. Actually reading what he was saying really helped me to start to ingrain the way to build the head from the ground up, structurally and form based. One of my biggest problems is before, I really think that I didn't have a set way of doing things. Like I would either start with like an abstract shape to draw the head, oval, or the circle method. I would always be jumping in and out of different ways. I didn't have like a set plan that this is the way that I will attack this problem each time. So that's one of the things that I try to focus on. Okay, this seems to work. Lots of people recommend this book, and this approach to doing it. I mean, there's always 10 different ways to approach the same problem, but I want to have an approach that I can go to and rely on each and every time. So that's every head that I've drawn this week. I start fed ball, and laying my construction lines and everything. Just and it's the basic setup. And then after I get that down, then I can start making adjustments to the spacing in between the features and all that other stuff. But the main thing is to get that base head that I have something to work off of, so that it's not just a blank page. One of the things that Loomis expresses in his book is that if you don't have a good structure to hang the features off of, they're just going to be messed up, and it's never going to be right if you don't have the positions right from the beginning. and then so you'll get along in your drawing, and then it's a lot harder to shift things around when you're already shading or adding value to your drawing than to just adjust it in that land phase and not be a big deal. But yeah, so that's what I would say I really learned this week.